Hey guys, welcome to today's video and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mariola. I'm really excited to take you guys along with us today because Ruben and I are going to Casa Bacardi. Ironically, even though I'm from here and I've lived here for so long, I have never been. So I'm really excited to go and I will take you guys along with us. We have done a couple of distillery tours here in Puerto Rico. We did Ron del Barrilito, which I will link up here, as well as Hacienda Tres Clavos. So I'm excited to check this one out. There are a couple of tours available. So we are doing the rum tasting tour, but they also have the mixology class tour, which is the one that we did at Ron del Barrilito. It was so much fun. I definitely recommend doing it if you've never done it, but I did compare and it's the exact same drinks that we're going to be making, just obviously different rum. So because we already did that, Ron del Barrilito wasn't looking forward to that, so we're just going to do the tasting and the tour, but just know that there are different options available for you. So let's get into the video. Getting there is really easy. So once you hit this area in San Juan, which is close to Plaza Las Americas, you are going to hit a little bit of traffic. I don't know why, but it always happens. So allot some time for that. And the rest of it is just going and cruising on a highway. You cannot miss the multiple signs getting there. And across from us, which is really cool, is Old San Juan. So you get a different view than actually being there. You can see the port and you can even see a cruise that I'm trying to show you there as much as I can. You'll get a better view at actual Casa Bacardi. And once you are almost ready to get there, you're going to see to the right hand side so many Bacardi signs, and you're going to exit the highway to the right. For some reason the GPS was telling us that at the end of here they wanted us to go to the left, when clearly there are so many signs telling us to go to the right hand side. So if that happens to you, just ignore the GPS and go to the right, and trust me, you won't be able to miss the entrance. After checking out the gate, you basically just go all the way to the end, and at the right hand side you will see a security guard that will direct you over to the parking lot, and as soon as you get out of your car you will be right next to the visitor center. You immediately already get such cool vibes as you get here because there's music playing. You're gonna see a beautiful mural to your right hand side, and behind all of that you can see El Morro and Old San Juan. So honestly, the vibes and the views are immaculate. So once inside the visitor center, you have so much to do, but basically this is where you're going to sign in. It kind of looks like a bar, and they're going to give you a cool chip or medallion so that way you can redeem a free drink at the bar. Definitely allot 30 minutes, which is what they recommend to arrive. These are the drinks that you can order for free. They're gonna make them for you, and they tell you to just come 30 minutes in advance so you can enjoy your welcome drink. You can also just walk around because there is so much to do. They give you this really cool little band that you can take with you, and on the actual ground you have a couple of games such as cornhole. You can take cute pictures here. You can see Old San Juan in the background. You can play hula hoop. You can also play Jenga, which they have on your table, and enjoy your drinks. So we are glad that we arrived 30 minutes early, and as you know, I always have to go to the bathroom before we start anything, so this is a bathroom. I know it's a weird shot, but I wanted to show you how pretty the bathroom is. And once the tour starts, your tour guide is going to announce by microphone at the visitor center that it is starting, so you will not miss an announcement, I promise. And then it's time to head over to your trolleys that's going to take you around the grounds, and the tour guide is going to be sharing information throughout. It was so much fun. I have a couple clips that I'm going to add, but I definitely recommend because I won't do justice to what they say.
Biggest rum distillery not only in the world, but in the universe, because, you know, this is the only planet that makes rum, at least that we know of so far. So welcome to the biggest rum distillery in the whole vast universe, Casa Bacardi, Puerto Rico.
The first stop on the tour, I believe it's called the Bacardi Museum, don't quote me, but it's basically where you learn about the Bacardi family, how everything started in Cuba and how they came here, all the different brands that they've bought so far, as well as the aging process, the barreling process, and everything that goes into their recipe except their obviously secret recipe. So it was a lot of cool information that we actually found out that day.
This tractor that you see coming towards us, that's rum to be filled. Those barrels are already shaped that they can be used to be filled with rum, and he's gonna go to the warehouse where we got an area that looks like a drive-through, that those barrels will be pulled on the inside, filled with rum, and then he will move to the front and he will take those barrels filled with rum back to an aging warehouse. Next, the building that says Bacardí is actually called La Catedral del Ron.
Second and final stop of the tour will be the actual tasting if you do the tour that we did. So they take you into this board room conference style room where you guys all sit around and they already have the drink set up for you. They also had a piece of chocolate at the end so that way you could kind of taste it with the last rum to see how that changes the flavor. But it was so cool because obviously we got fun facts about the process, everything that goes into the rum, the recipe. We also learned how to smell rum, which is totally different than when you smell wine, so that was very interesting. The tour guide also passed around the bottles that we were drinking so we could look at them, and then we actually tasted them and compared the flavors, gave our reviews. So it was very interactive and also very fun to learn the different things that they were talking about. So I definitely enjoyed it, and it's just a lot of drinking right now, so I'm just gonna skip through this process, but we're just drinking, enjoying and talking, and I definitely felt the difference once you tasted the chocolate before. So you have to taste the rum before the chocolate, then eat the chocolate, and then taste it again, and I definitely felt the difference, and the chocolate was hitting because it was so good. So I was really happy. And at the end of the tour, you just basically go to the gift shop, and if you know my husband, you know he had to buy some stuff. What'd you get?
I got a cup.
2 cups.
See, but I'll show you 1 cup so I don't break it. To make piña coladas.
Very nice.
Coasters.
Very nice.
They're all different.
Nice. Or the barrel. Oh, nice.
Oh,
okay. They're different shades.
Oh, the back is different. So you have the 4-year, which you tried this one.
Mm-hmm.
The 10-year, which is the one that we bought.
Mm-hmm.
And then the 8-year.
Very nice.
I'm excited.
So tour is done. Wanted to give a quick shout out to William, which was our tour guide. He was awesome. So the tour is all in English. As you saw, we start with the drinks and the little visitor center, which is a lot of fun with their games and their music. And then we do the tour. Any thoughts? I wanted to compare this with the other 2 that we've done. So I say this with the utmost respect. This one definitely has more touristy vibes because you're right next to Old San Juan. The tour is in English and there was a lot of tourists with us. So if you're looking for a touristy experience, this is fun. Honestly, this might have been one of my favorites because the location is amazing. Yeah. The vibes were awesome. The fact that the visitor center had games and music was a lot of fun compared to the other ones that we've been to. But if you want more of the Puerto Rican non-touristy experience, and I think Ron de Barrilito as well as Hacienda Tres Clavos might be more of your experience. If you can experience all 3 of them, then definitely do it because they're all kind of different. But I definitely enjoyed this one. I wanted to get your opinion compared to the other ones. What you thought?
This one's
as I shove a camera in your face as you drive.
No, you're good.
He's driving, I'm nuts.
This one's definitely... Bacardi got money.
Mm-hmm.
So you can definitely see, like, they're the biggest rum distillers for a reason, right? Mm-hmm. So you can definitely see that. But overall, like you said, they're all different in their own way.
Yeah.
The other 2 are more local, but you feel that. You definitely feel more of that homey vibe. Mm-hmm. Of the other 2 distillers, while this one, although Will was phenomenal, you definitely still felt like you were at home. Again, you can tell that this is the biggest one. Mm-hmm. But they were all of them were phenomenal. And I want to go back to all of them.
I was gonna say, I think Ron de Barrilito is close by here as well. Also, you were close to Old San Juan, the airport, and all those other things. Hacienda Tres Clavos is the one that's farther away. Yeah. So just to keep that in mind as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. Shout out to Will at Bacardi. He was amazing. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.